little bit of elaboration on the second problem in our take-home test. So what I've done is I've written a very simple program to do these kind of things, and I want to show that to you. So in my sample problem, I'm going to from negative 10 to positive 10. The f of x, which is going to give me my y coordinate, is the integral from 0 to x of g of u with respect to u. And just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use the midpoint rule to do the actual approximate integration. I will use 100 subdivisions between 0 and x to approximate the integral. The number of points I'm going to plot will have indexes that go from 0 to 250. I'll open my file where I'm going to put my x's and y's. For I equals 0 to n plot, x is the beginning of the interval on which I want to plot, plus I times what we have previously been calling delta x. The actual integral that we're going to do, though, is integral with respect to u. The u varies from 0 to whatever x is, so du is going to be x minus 0 divided by how many subdivisions. What I have to do now is I have to approximate the integral of g of u with respect to u. The beginning of this calculation starts here. The end is there. So initially I said y equal to 0. For the number of subdivisions, u will be the midpoint of subinterval number j in this case. Y will be increased by g of u, and we factored out the delta x previously, but delta u now, so I have to remember to put it back in. At the end of this, what is sitting in y is approximately the integral from 0 to x of g of u du. My g function, for purposes of illustration, I'm going to take g to be the sine of the square of whatever the independent variable is called. So this actually solves my problem up to the level of accuracy that I've specified. Also, I figured out a few of these data points by hand and put them in a little file. The x values are 0, 1/2, 1, 1.5, and 2, and aside from the first one, which is obvious, I used the calculator to get the approximate integral. I'm going to plot my computed solution, and I'm also going to plot this data file. If I've done things correctly, these points should lie on the graph that I get. If any of them don't, that's a clear sign somewhere there's a mistake. This is the computed graph of my function. This is y equals f of x. Now, I'll also plot those, I think it was 5 points that I calculated by hand using a calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 of them. are actually on the graph that I was interested in. Hopefully this clears up any confusion that this problem might involve. I hope everyone's having a good day.